Hello, my name is Therese Tappouni, and my new book is titled The Gifts of Grief, Finding the Light in the Darkness of Loss. My son died shortly before his 12th birthday. In 10 days in the intensive care unit, I became very aware that my life would never be the same. When he died, I knew that I had choices to make. I could be defined by my loss and grief. I could be a survivor, I could be a victim, or I could choose to change my life. I could choose to have a life that honored the spirit of my son. When Michael died, part of me left with him, and I knew I had to bring that back and incorporate that in my life. It was impossible to define myself by grief and loss when Michael had been in my life. He was a bright, fun, energetic, beautiful soul on the planet, and he savored every moment of life. I could do no less. My gift from Michael was to place me on my path, the right path of my life, the path of love and the path of the heart. None of us gets a pass on grief, but we do have choices. We have the choice to build a life that's reactions to the way things are, that are our old patterns, our old way of being, anger, habits. Or we can choose to build an intentional life, a life that brings us to the place we're meant to be, our highest self. This is a great opportunity. All of us experience loss and grief, and I know you do too. The thing that's different today is there is an overarching grief on the earth. Scientists, doctors, and mental health workers say that it comes from our immediate connection to everything on the planet. Everything happens in real time. We see the earthquake. We see the child being abused. We see starvation. They say that millions of adults and children are now being treated for depression, anxiety, grief, and unexplained tears. The thing is that the body stores the grief, but it doesn't differentiate. It doesn't know that the grief is about deaths in Haiti, or the death of your neighbor's mother, or a divorce, or the loss of your pet. It only knows that you're feeling grief, and it fills your cells with sadness, a sadness that untreated and unexplored will create sickness, will create depression, and in some cases, alienation from society. I see it every single day in my practice as a counselor and a teacher. Through the gifts and the grief, I would love to join you on this journey. I would love to help you become your best and your brightest. You can contact me anytime at www.isisinstitute.org. I'd love to talk to you. And I thank you for spending this time with me.